So as you're getting yourself settled, notice your breath. As you breathe in and out, see if you can bring your awareness into your breath. Just notice if it's shallow or deep. Just bring your attention to the muscles behind your eyes. You can do this with your eyes opened or closed. Bringing your awareness into the muscles behind your eyes. Just seeing if you can soften the muscles. Our eyes work so much and so hard, taking in our environment, scanning around all the time. See what it's like to give to your eyes and soften the muscles around your eyes. And then just notice your facial muscles, your ears, notice the sounds that are around you, the sounds you might be listening to. And see if you can soften the muscles around your throat. Sometimes when we're tired, our throats get tighter. Just feeling the breath in as it passes through your throat. And ever so gently bringing the awareness down into your shoulders. Times we're working really hard, we get hunched over or we get tense, feeling lots of burdens. And just sensing down into your arms and your hands, and keep kind of scanning down your body, getting really curious and noticing how you're feeling, and if you can relax the muscles a little bit more. And all the way down through your legs and down into your feet. Once you get all the way down into your feet, maybe you want to just sort of wiggle your toes, noticing your toes. Just feeling the support against your back. Letting yourself relax into your seat. And I'm going to take you on a journey. And we're going to go from where you are now to a lake. And as we begin to go, let yourself go from your right foot to your left foot, to your right foot, to your left foot. Just going from one foot to the other, feeling yourself as you walk, noticing the smell of the air. Just feel what it feels like against your skin. And look at the colors around you. Let yourself get curious with your eyes what the colors are, the sounds are, the smells, as if you could even taste the air. As you continue to walk and journey over to a lake. And by this lake, there is a fire. And the fire is burning by the lake. It's a really good sized fire. And let yourself stand by the edge of the lake, noticing the fire there. All of a sudden, you're becoming aware that there's a few cloaks of cloth on your back. And these are made up of the fears that you experienced during the incident that you had written about. Could be the fear, like I labeled something called self-will, but it could be like a pushy fear, a withdrawing fear, a feeling of being small or being big. Just notice what that fear is. We talked about pride a little bit. Just notice whatever the fear is around pride that might also be part of your situation, but in your own words, and whatever the fears were that and how they showed up for you in the incident that you were writing about. Just notice 2 or 3 of those cloaks. There's more, there's more. And just feel how they've been weighing on you. What I'm going to invite you to do is to very gently, one at a time, and in your own way, you're going to take off a cloak and throw it into the fire so it can be transformed into something else for pure good. So you're going to take the first cloak off and just sort of get curious, like as you're about to take it off, what is the texture of that cloth? And then just throw it into the fire. And as you were tossing it, it might have already disintegrated into the air, or it might get burned. If it has a smell, notice that smell, but notice how it's getting dissipated and gone. And then see how that feels in your body. Then we're going to take off another cloak and just throw it into the fire. Just let it go. And see what happens when you just let it go. Letting go of anything that was attached to that for you. And just notice how it feels. What's your back feeling like now when you just let that go? And we're going to do one more round. Just let it go. Or as many as you that are there, that whatever you want to throw into the fire, just throw it into the fire so it transforms to something better and something good. Let yourself just be by that lake. And this lake, the temperature is perfect for what you love to go diving and swimming and exploring in. And notice what your feet feel like when you get really close to that water. Notice how the water smells and what it looks like. And there's an invitation that you just jump into the lake and let everything wash off. Just let it all wash off and just dive into the lake and dive deeper and deeper down into the lake. Don't worry about the air. This is perfectly fine for you. It's wonderful. It feels so good to just dive into the lake and let it go. And for whatever that means for you. Notice how that feels. And as you're going down and exploring deeper depths with the release of all of this, you discover that there's a shelf with a box on it, and this is a treasure, and it has your name on it. And I invite you to go to this treasure, and this treasure is representing love and support for whatever it was that was bothering you. There's a gift here for you to support you to shift into this space of love and all those beautiful words we used earlier to describe love. So you breathe in and out in this magical way that you can in this water, and you receive this gift, tuck it into your heart, and slowly, when you're ready, come back up to the surface. Let yourself come out of the water with your gift. We can thank the lake and thank the fire And we're going to begin to come back into this room. The same way that you left here, you can travel back into the room that we're in, very gently shifting your weight from the right foot to the left foot and coming back. And I invite you, when you get back and you kind of wiggle your toes, you can press your thumb and your index finger together, and then your middle finger, your ring finger, your pinky to your thumb. Just wiggle your toes, wiggle yourself around, and slowly roll your head around and come back in to this space. And take a moment to write down what that gift was while you're still in this space.